This is not a game. So why is it for the PS4? This is it, the PS4/PS5 collection. I'm starting off with NBA 2K17. I don't really know why, because I've really never played this game before. I've played other 2K games, as you'll see here. A little bit of these ones, but I wouldn't really say I'm a big 2K fan, even though I watch basketball a lot. 2K17, don't have an opinion on it, haven't really played it. It looks like Paul George just stubbed his toe really bad, so there's that. 2K19, haven't played it, but I think it's really cool. They have Giannis on the cover. Giannis is my favorite basketball player. It's cool to get the representation of Milwaukee in media, but this is not a very good picture of him. He looks very tired. There's way better pictures of Giannis out there, so it's kind of odd they picked that one. Next we got 2K19. My brother put a googly eye in Anthony Davis, so he's always looking some direction. So yeah. It also makes it really annoying because you can't actually stack the cases. There's always like a little bit of a gap between there. So there's that. I've only played a little bit of this one. It's fine. Next. Not sure what that means. 2K23. I got this game for $25 on Black Friday. The Michael Jordan challenges are really cool. I like those. I think this cover is pretty cool. It's a fun game. Answer the call to greatness. So there's that. I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick out of the bat. I don't play Madden. These are my brother's Madden games. I actually know nothing about football. I also don't play MLB The Show. I don't know anything about baseball. So those are all the games if you wanted to see that, I guess. Rock Band 4. I've only played a little bit of this game. I got it for $1 at my local game store. The only equipment I have from the other Rock Band games that works with this one is the microphone. So basically I'm just playing karaoke with this one. But there are some good songs in there and there's a huge selection of songs. So I was like, why not? I have all the other Rock Band games, so I might want to just round out the collection, I guess. Start a band, rock the world. Next up, Destiny, the collection. I played Destiny 1 on the PS3 so much. But by the time I had a PS4, I really stopped playing it. And I got this for cheap for like a Christmas or something like that. And I have yet to even download this yet. I'm not really into that type of game anymore, you know, the grindy type games to get loot. I haven't really been drawn back into the Destiny experience. I don't really feel too much nostalgia for it. So yeah, kind of an unplayed game, sorry to say. So that's Destiny. Okay, on to the good stuff, the good kush. And by the good kush, I mean I got some good games here. Alright, here we got PlayStation VR demo disc. I got this with my PlayStation VR for free. A lot of cool games. So you can look it up if you want to see all the games that are on there, because I honestly don't remember right now. Next up, Batman Arkham VR. This is a great game. It's very underrated. It's very short. There's not a lot of content to it, but a first time playthrough is really cool. It goes on sale constantly on the PlayStation Store, and it was actually made by Rocksteady, as you can see right here. So really any Batman Arkham fan should play this game if they get the chance. It's definitely worth it. And it's technically the last Batman Arkham game made by Rocksteady starring Kevin Conroy. There's never going to be another one again because Kevin Conroy passed away. So kind of a big deal. I'd play it. Alright, next up we got Little Big Planet 3, a childhood classic. I love the Little Big Planet series. I really wish they'd make a fourth one. It's so creative and fun. The level making aspect is so cool. You know, way before Mario Maker. Just some of the stuff people would make on there is just so cool. I never beat the main story mode. I only played the online mode. And such a fun experience. So cool. So nostalgic. I'd love to go back to this game and play it for like a video maybe someday. Because it's so fun. I love it. It's just like how creative people get on there with the stuff they make is so cool. I have to show you guys sometime. Like, just me talking about it wouldn't do it justice. Speaking of creative, fun stuff that people make online, that's a horrible segue. We got the Disney Infinity games. Disney Infinity 3.0 and 2.0. Now, these covers are really nothing to write home about. The Disney Infinity 1.0 had a way cooler cover. Really, it's just like, no one's really looking at the box art of this game. It's more so the figures. They really didn't try on these covers. It's just, ooh, here's a basic blue cover. Here's a basic red cover. You know, nothing too crazy. So there's that. I don't know what this is. It looks like a teeth mark. That's weird. Anyways, Battlefield 1. Got this for $1. I just wanted to re-experience what the fun times I had when I played this game for the first time. I owned this game like when it came out. I bought it for $20. This was during the time when Call of Duty Infinity War was the biggest thing to hate on, and everyone flocked to Battlefield for like a year and then went back to Call of Duty. So, and I was a part of that. The playing like in vehicles and tanks and like on horses and running with your squad members, it was so cool. It was such a fun time. And I feel like it won't be the same anymore because I don't think a lot of people are playing this game anymore. I could be wrong, but I don't know. It was really fun for its time, and I have yet to go back to it in full detail. I played more of the campaign, but yeah, fun time. Definitely worth $1. So I'll give it that. On to more shooters. We got Deathloop. This game is very fun. This is one of the first PS5 games I ever played. We'll get to the first one I played later. Break the Loop. 24 hours, 8 targets, 1 rival assassin. So it's basically Groundhog's Day. If you die, you have to repeat the day over again. And now, I know what you're saying. Lincoln, if you die in a game, you repeat the day over again. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, I get your point, but the character himself is aware that he's like repeating the same day. You can even rewind your steps a little bit. Like you can go backwards in time like a little bit if you like make a mistake or anything like that. There are a lot of cool mechanics. The guns feel really cool. The little perks you get are really neat. And it's a good game. And it goes on sale a lot too. So if anyone owns a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, I think it's no longer a PlayStation exclusive, definitely play this game. It is a good one. It is a good game. Another great game, Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a PS4 game, but it's so like breathtakingly beautiful in terms of its graphics. It feels like it could even be a next-gen game. Rockstar just has a thing for just like letting me be lost in the world of a game because it's so immersive. Like it doesn't, half the time I'm playing I forget I'm playing a game because of how well made like the world and the animals and the people and like how all of that like interacts with one another. It's insane. Rockstar is like one of the only companies that could even do it. Like they truly are the king of open world games. And I don't want to talk too much about this game because there's a lot you could spoil about it, but it is a great game and it's still worth coming back to almost 5 years later. So Red Dead Redemption 2. Now we're on to some less good open world games. We got Watch Dogs 1 and Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs, unfortunately you don't actually watch dogs. Got this on the PS4. It takes place in Chicago. You can see the Willis Tower in the background. I think that's pretty cool. I've been to Chicago quite a few times because I live in the Midwest and it's probably like the biggest major city within driving distance of me. So I've been there enough to know what the city looks like and know what it feels like and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to like experience the game version of that so I could be like, oh, I've been there in real life. I know what that looks like. But it doesn't really like... The Watch Dogs games, like this game really tried to compete with GTA 5 when it came out. It was like, you've been to Los Santos, now come to Chicago. Come to Chicago, gamers. But it really doesn't match up with the quality of Rockstar's open worlds. And really, how could it? I don't think a single company has even come close to Rockstar with their open worlds. And I know some people say, oh, but Saints Row is really good. Saints Row is a good game. No, I mean it's a good game. It's fine. It's like decent, but like that's a parody of GTA. It's like it doesn't even come close to matching like the immersiveness of the GTA games. I'm not even talking about Watch Dogs. I'm talking about Saints Row when looking at Watch Dogs because it's just kind of bland. It's kind of a bland game. You really get the whole gimmick within the first mission, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess you can play some more. I don't know. It's fine. It's a fine game. I have nothing to say for this game. Because you know why? The freaking disc doesn't even work. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like there's a scratch on this disc. So I bought it, and the game didn't even freaking work, and I couldn't even return it. So thanks, local game store. I don't want to go off on them, but like, come on, like, check your discs. So yeah, I have nothing to say about the game because I literally could not play it. Like, the console wouldn't let me play the game because the disc was scratched. So yeah, that sucks. Anyways, Need for Speed freaking Payback. I don't even know what this game looks like. Like, I don't even know what it even is. Like, my brother got it from a garage sale like 7 years ago, and I've never even put it in the system yet. Like, what even is it? So, I don't know. They literally got it for 50 cents. So it's probably the cheapest game I have here. So maybe if I'm feeling bored one day, I'll want to play it. I don't know. This is a really good game. Like, I don't know. Do I have to even say the title? Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. This game is incredible. I own all the other 3 Uncharted games digitally, the Nathan Drake collection. I played the 3rd game almost its entirety on the PS3. I never owned the first 2 because they weren't being sold at the time, and I didn't know how digital stores worked back then. I was very dumb. But point being, I've played all 3 Uncharted games, and I finished it off with the 4th one. And what a journey, man. This game, man, is so great. Like, Nathan Drake has to be one of the most iconic video game characters of all time. It's so fun and engaging. Like, I love the Indiana Jones type movies, and this just gives you more of, like, that. More of that. Like, man. And this is easily the best one. Easily. Some people will say otherwise, but they fire on all cylinders. Like, it has the set pieces, it has, like, the drama, it has, like, great voice acting, it has great characters. They knocked it out of the freaking park. So I really hope that this series just remains. They just ended it there. Let it go. Maybe if they want to do like some prequel to it, they could. But like, just end it there. It's a great game. Don't want to spoil anything. Buy this game if you can. It's very, very cheap in PlayStation 4. And not that much more expensive in PlayStation 5, which is the better version. So, yeah. Play Uncharted 4. And the whole Uncharted series. Play 1, 2, and 3 before you play 4. Just a little bit of a tip. Next up, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. This game freaking scares me, dog. Just talking about it gives me goosebumps. Don't even get me freaking started on the PlayStation VR version. Good lord. I have never been more afraid of a game in my life playing this with a VR. Just look at that freaking image. I'm saying freaking a lot, but that's because just to emphasize how scary this game is. Look at that image and how eerie it is. If you feel even slightly creeped out by just like a door in the dark, you will get something out of this game. Maybe that's a bad way of putting it. You will get something out of this game regardless. Everyone I've seen play this game has gotten scared by it, especially in VR mode. Fear comes home. This was the Resident Evil series coming home, man. Like, Resident Evil 6 was more actiony, same with 5. Like, really since 4, the Resident Evil series went down an action route. And people were kind of getting sick of it. And this was just going back to Resident Evil being scary again. And good lord, they did it. They knocked it out of the park with being scary. So great job, Capcom. I know I've said this a lot, but I haven't beat this game because I've gotten too scared. So, yeah, make fun of me if you will in the comments. I deserve it, this game. But, hey, maybe I should stream it on Halloween. If you want that to happen, please like the video. If I get 8 likes, I will do it. I will play it in the Halloween season. If I get 8 likes. So, like the video if you want to see that. Okay, Hogwarts Legacy. This is also a very good game. I could not keep it on my PS5 because it is very large in gigabyte size. But as a Harry Potter fan, Portkey Games did a great job of just recreating Hogwarts and its surrounding areas. It is incredible, the level of detail that is in this game. I was talking about immersion with Rockstar before, and like detail with Rockstar. I feel like this game is very close to matching Rockstar and just, you know, recreating something that already exists and just being immersive. Every Harry Potter fan has to play this, and I'm pretty sure every Harry Potter fan has played this or is wanting to play this. So I don't even need to recommend it. Like, if you already know if you want to play this game or not. So that's up to you. But as for me, a Harry Potter fan, I really enjoyed this game for what I've played of it. So yeah. Completely unrelated, we got Injustice 2. This is a great game for anyone who is a DC fan and a fighting game fan. This was pre-owned by GameStop. Got it for 20 bucks, I think. Has a lot of cool it's from the creators of Mortal Kombat. I think they're called like Netherland. I don't know, beats me. But yeah, very cool. I hope they make Injustice 3 because that'd be pretty neat, you know, having better graphics. Because the graphics are really, really good for its time. But it's a little bit uncanny in the face. A little bit. Just a little bit. But it's a huge improvement over Injustice 1. Injustice 1 looks extremely dated and not very good. But this game is just Injustice 1, but better. Kind of late to the park with this one. It came out in 2017. So everyone who has wanted to play it has probably played it already. So yeah, Injustice 2. Continuing with the superhero games, we have Spider-Man PS4. I really hate that it's just called Spider-Man. It makes it very difficult to talk about. Like, oh, I can't wait for Spider-Man 2 to come out, and I have to specify it's Marvel Spider-Man 2 for PS5. Oh, I love Spider-Man PS4. Like, I hate the whole tagline thing. I never use this, unfortunately. The disc is cool. What else is there to say? I think the inside work is cool. You can actually reverse it and make it the cover art for the game. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. What have I done? But, yeah, I did that for a little bit. It's cool when games do that. They have alternate artwork in there. So, yeah. Freaking close the case. Be greater. This game is great. I own the remastered version as well on PS5, which is a lot better in terms of performance and gameplay. So there's that. It's weird because the suit looks actually really red in here. But if you played the game, you know that Spider-Man's suit looks more orange. I don't know if that is like a glitch or something. There's no way they intentionally made Spider-Man's suit orange. But they're fixing it in the new one. They're making his suit red. I just realized I have not talked about the game at all, and mostly the aesthetics. Yeah, great game. It's easily the best Spider-Man game. I will fight anyone on that. Well, I'll get to it. Spider-Man Miles Morales is pretty close. These two games are easily the best Spider-Man games in terms of gameplay, and the story is great, and the set pieces are great, and everything about this game is great. It's definitely one of my favorite PlayStation games. So yeah, any Spider-Man fan needs to play this, and every Spider-Man fan has probably played this if they wanted to. So yeah, unless you're a Spider-Man fan who owns an Xbox, which I'm sorry for your loss. Spider-Man Miles Morales. This game is also great. I got the launch edition for PS4. Fortunately, there's a free upgrade that you can use from the PS4 to get the PS5 version, which I think is pretty cool. See, look, PS5 upgrade available. Yeah, great game. I like how they set it during Christmas. You know, change up the world, have, you know, some snow in the world just to change the setting a little bit, so it didn't feel like a copy and paste. I forgot to mention all the suits in these games are excellent. The suits in Spider-Man PS4 are really great, and the suits in Spider-Man Miles Morales are great as well. Unfortunately, there are less suits to pull from the comics for Miles Morales because Miles Morales hasn't been a character for that long. He's only existed for like 12 years, whereas Spider-Man over here has existed for like almost 70 years. Jeez. Yeah, so yeah, these are both great games. Great gameplay like the original, but they added even more stuff, as you can see here with Miles Morales Electroshock. So yeah, great game. Play it. Unrelated, we got Star Wars games. Star Wars Squadrons. I have not played enough of this game. I really should play more. It's cool because it's a VR X-Wing and TIE Fighter game. Very cool. Very cool from what I've played of it so far. Very neat. Pilots Wanted, and it was only $40 when it came out, which is a pretty rare W by EA to release a game for less than $60. So people who like the Star Wars vehicle games, any of that, should really play this game. You will get what you want if you play this game, which is more Star Wars vehicle action. And I think people still play it online, so I feel like it'd be worth it. It'd be a good purchase, and it goes on sale a lot too. So there's that. Continuing with EA Star Wars, we got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, EA. This is a great game. I am in the process of playing it right now. I am over halfway done with it. It is very fun. Let me put this straight. I am a Star Wars fan. I have just gotten very sick of it within the past few years and very burnt out by it because of all of the Disney movies and all the spin-offs. Like, it is too much. It is sensory overload for me. That said, though, this game is still great for a Star Wars fan. I am still enjoying this game. I love the worlds you visit. I love the gameplay. I love the spectacle. Just like the tagline says, become a Jedi. You really feel like a Jedi in this game. And Cal Kestis is a great character. I'd love to see him in live action. I think that'd be awesome. So every Star Wars fan should play this game. It's very cheap. It's very good. It's worth your time. Jedi Survivor. I have not played this game yet because I still have to beat the first one. I did jump the gun and buy it around when it came out because I was enjoying the first game quite a bit. So I knew I'd like the second game because it's just more of the first game, but they expanded a lot in terms of the customization, and I think you can like fast travel, which is really good because the first game you could not fast travel when you're actually on the planets because the planets are huge. So if you ever have to backtrack to like get an item you want, it takes freaking forever. Apparently this game fixed that. I don't know anything about this game because I have tried to avoid spoilers, but that cover is really pretty, so I'll tell you that. Last, certainly not least, we have Persona 5 Royal. This is definitely one of my best looking covers. This game, I've already talked about its music in the past, but its presentation, woohoo! Woo boy! The presentation of this game is just immaculate. A chef's kiss. Like, this cover is just, whoa! Like, look at all the stuff that's going on, but it doesn't really feel crowded at the same time. It is insane. Unfortunately, literally half the cover is taken up by all the warnings about like seizure stuff and all that. But yeah, this cover design is excellent. And I have a little bit of a secret for you guys. It's also Steelbook. What? I got this for $25 on Black Friday. $25 for a Steelbook game that is near 150 hours long. That is probably one of the biggest steals I've ever had for a game in my life. That was almost as big a steal as the Phantom Thieves stealing people's hearts. I don't know if that joke made any sense, but I'm very proud of it. This cover is so beautiful, and it's so cool. Like listen to this. Like listen to the. Like that's Real Steel. Like listen to that. Like the movie Real Steel starring Mark Wahlberg. That's like some ASMR stuff right there. But they got all these cards, just like the cover I showed you, but like with steel on it. And look at the back too. It's the loading screen for the game. It's the loading screen. Ain't that cool? That's so cool. They have the loading screen just in full, just for the back. And obviously I can't take it out because it's a steel cover, so I can't reverse it. But they didn't even need to add that, and they did. That's excellent. Oh man! This disc art is just gorgeous. Like the reds and the darks and the golds. It really feels like a royal package. And spoiler alert, I love this game. This is like one of my favorite games ever made. I am not even joking. And I don't even like JRPGs. I don't even like RPGs. And this game is so high up on my list in terms of games I love. I love this game. I want to talk about it someday, but I feel like I couldn't do it justice because, as I mentioned earlier, the game is freaking like 150 hours long. Like, I love this game, but it's so freaking long. Like, there's no way I could talk about the whole thing. Like, I'd have to individually talk about things that I liked. Like, I talked about how I like the music. Maybe I'll talk about how I like the aesthetics in another video. But yeah, this game is freaking amazing. Every single person who is still watching right now needs to buy this game and try it. Like, just try it. Take my word on this one. As someone who does not even like JRPGs, I love this game. That should really say something. I've tried JRPGs so many times, and nothing is stuck. But this game really stuck. Everyone should give it a chance. I'm saying that with conviction because I love this game so much and I want other people to experience it too. So that was it, my PlayStation collection. I wanted to end it off with a bang, a game I'm really passionate about, just to show how much I love games. I love PlayStation games. I love all this stuff. PlayStation. It's easily better than Xbox. They have a lot better games. And I know Persona 5 Royal is not a PlayStation exclusive anymore. But you know what will be a PlayStation exclusive? Persona 6, baby, when that comes out. Woo!